Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. Part 1. A new campaign with Chaos Dwarves. That's right. 3.0 drop today for Warhammer 3. Hope everybody's had a chance to check it out. If you haven't, and this is your first look, beware of spoilers because you will see stuff on here that you otherwise wouldn't have. We will go over the patch notes briefly. Actually, no, I don't think we will go over the patch notes. I think we'll just jump right into the campaign. Housekeeping, as always, before we get started. If you're new here, just stumbled across the channel for the first time, do please make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. Does help grow the channel, doesn't cost you anything. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button. Any interaction with the channel helps that algorithm out. Hit that notification bell if you want to know when I'm going live, and feel free to leave any questions or comments you have down below. Hey Fraser, how are you? It's been a while. Alright, so of the 3 new lords, I have chosen to do Drazhoath the Ashen and the Legion of Asgore. His starting army is Orc Laborers, Chaos Dwarf Blunderbusses, Goblin Laborers, Infernal Guard with Fireglaves, and Kadai Fireborn. Faction effects for Drazhoath are armament costs minus 10% for all unit capacity upgrades in the Hellforge, and armament output plus 10%. And then his Lord effects, campaign movement range plus 10%, upkeep minus 25% for Kadai units, Lord's army, and his passive ability is Dark Renown, which gives plus 8 melee attack. If the unit has the ability known as Contempt. His starting position, which is kind of why I picked him, he has a very interesting starting position for me. And then the lore, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Campaign settings, as always, legendary, very hard. I will be doing Ultimate Crisis mode with Vampiric Ascension and Vermintide both turned off. I'm actually kind of debating turning off A Grudge Too Far as well, because I kind of want to just play this campaign and get to know Chaos Dwarves before I have to be forced into... Yeah, I'm just going to turn that off. So we'll do the biggest wall because that is kind of lore specific. Obviously, Grimgore wiped out the Chaos Dwarves in the lore. I'll leave Black Pyramid on and Wild Hunt on because I don't foresee those having a lot of impact on the campaign. So, and we'll do it at turn 70. That way I can take my time and kind of learn the faction. And as far as the faction effects go, I honestly really don't have any idea what these do yet because I haven't looked at any of the videos or anything that have come out in early release. Unit and Spell Browser. So Sorcerer, Prophets, Overseers, and then these are the other 2 legendary lords. Heroes, obviously Gordu's Backstabber is the unique hero introduced for this one. And then we have sorcerers of Death, Fire, Hashut, and Metal. And I did see in the patch notes that they've reworked the fire effects, so I'm kind of interested to see what the new effects look like. Infernal Castellan and Bull Centaur Torek, which I'm kind of interested to see how that one plays out. And then all of their infantry, missile cab, monsters and beasts, artillery and war machines, which there are a lot of war machines for these guys, which shouldn't be too surprising. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump on in. I'm doing well, Fraser. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you liked it. As far as the patch notes go for what's dropped in 3.0, I didn't see a lot in there that was super compelling. Probably the biggest buff I saw was to the Dark Elves, with Shades getting a buff to, I believe, melee attack, and they're also now only 1 turn to recruit, which, I mean, Dark Elves were already super strong, and the fact that you can now recruit Shades in 1 turn is only going to make them stronger. And it looked like Slaanesh got a pretty decent debuff to their main units. So, hey Drazhoath, it is Shorfin time. You know it, man. Other than that, I didn't see a lot in the patch notes that look like they fixed any major bugs. I'm sure there's stuff in there that people will call out as things that bothered them, but most of the stuff that bugs me still hasn't been patched yet. They did say 3.1 will be coming pretty quickly on the heels of this with... Oh, they got their own language. So 3.1 is supposed to be all bug fixes. Alright, so we start with the Black Fortress, which is cool, and it looks like, wow, we start with a unique building already built. Unlocks recruitment of Chaos, Dwarf Warriors, and Dwarf Warriors with great weapons. Armaments, 10 per turn. Income, 500. Raw materials, 100 per turn when workload requirements are met. Workload plus 100. You need to maintain this much labor in the province. Alright, so there's a bunch of new stuff here. So they've got a whole bunch. I briefly looked at some of this. They've got a whole bunch of new mechanics for this, which is really, really cool. So they've got this mechanic called workload. And the higher your workload, the more labor you need. And the only way you get labor is by fighting battles. So kind of like the old slave mechanic, when you fight battles, you get labor, and then that's split between all of your provinces that you have accepting new labor. They've also got this armament output and raw materials output. So those are all up here, and this is Conclave Influence. Conclave Influence is gained through expanding your territory, raising towers, and constructing Temple of Hashut buildings. Efficiency is the average efficiency of raw materials output across all owned provinces. If below 100%, you may need to move labor between provinces to meet all your workload requirements. So there's a lot of balancing that you have to do here. You can also spend labor to increase control, generate money, and generate conclave influence. Okay. I don't see any more buttons up here. All right, we've got this new mechanic called the Hellforge. Loads of, yeah, there was definitely, most of the changes were really adjustments for multiplayer. So it's like slight tweaks here and there for units, melee defense and offense, costs for units, things like that, but nothing that really affects the campaign a whole lot. So the Hellforge has an armory. All right, so this is a lot like the Beastmen mechanic to unlock units. You spend a resource to unlock more units. Okay, and when you spend those, you also unlock attributes for those units as well. Unlockable manufacturing options. We don't have that unlocked yet, so I don't know what that does. I'm assuming that you have to spend something to unlock these abilities here. %10 physical resist, that's kind of nice. I don't expect for this campaign I'm going to be doing a lot of bull centaurs or flying monsters, but I guess we'll see. Oh nice, they get barrier. I would imagine this is all super late campaign stuff as you start to unlock these. I'm planning, because of his traits, to spend a lot of time with Kadai units, since he buffs those and they're cheaper for him. Devastating Flanker is not a great attribute. Barrier is always nice. Missile resistant, unbreakable. Forge fire. and perfect vigor. And missile block chance. Okay. I don't know what a destroyer is yet. So I guess we'll find all of that out. Let's take a quick look here at the building browser. Okay, so we've got 2 unique buildings here. Upkeep for Infernal Guard. And then this is extra raw materials and extra income. Actually, the income is static at 500 through all the levels, so it's really just extra armaments and raw materials. Okay. There are a lot of buildings. Bit of old DE, Beastman, Wood Elves, mechanics in there. Yeah, it looks like there's a crap ton of stuff to kind of relearn here. All right, so we're going for Infernals and Kadai. These are the 2 main buildings that I'm interested in for this particular campaign. It's going to take us a while to get there. What's this? It's already built. Dreadquake Battery. Alright, so we get an army ability for all local and adjacent regions. Campaign movement range minus 15% for enemy armies starting their turn in the region. Okay. And then these are just standard walls, it looks like. Alright. Lord and Hero recruit ranks. Income generated. I feel like income is just not going to be a problem. It feels to me like labor and armaments are going to be the things, and probably the raw materials. The 3 new things are probably the things we're going to need to worry about most. All right, well, took a brief look here. I haven't looked at the tech tree yet. We'll look at that at the end of the turn before we move on. Let's dump this guy into the army and fight our first battle, because I'm curious to see how these guys perform. Alright, well, decisive or not, we're going to fight it manually, because I want to see what it looks like. So these guys are hybrid. I didn't even look. I assume that they're short range. And then they probably get the decent melee combatant designation. Yeah, hybrid missile infantry, decent melee combatant, which is 30 and 42 on attack and defense. That's actually pretty good. Especially considering they don't have any shields. They're also armor piercing. And I think almost everything gets flaming attacks with these guys, right? Well, obviously the goblins and the orcs don't. But I get fire, and flaming, and magical attacks. Bonus versus infantry and armor piercing. Hellforged. This unit can be restored in battle by a Demon Smith's Reforge ability. Well, we don't have a Demon Smith, so that doesn't matter right now. Take a look at his model. As he hides behind the grass. See what they look like. I love it. His animation is him sharpening his axe on his torch. He's got quite the set of teeth, too. I like the Like the model and the animation on the rifle. That's really cool. Let's see what these guys look like. Oh yeah, that is really cool. Look at that animation. That is beautiful. Nice job, CA. Orc laborers, pretty standard green skin model. Same with the gobblers. And these models are amazing. This looks like an actual set of tabletop models. Yeah, these are gorgeous. All right, let's get set up here. So you are anti-infantry. I would imagine you guys are going to absolutely shred, so put you back a tiny bit. Is that everybody? That's everybody. You know what? Just so I don't get flanked, because I want to experiment a little bit here, let's do this. And what's your range? 180. Alright, do we start with any spells? We have this Dreadquake Battery one that we get from the building. Alright, this is actually useful against units. Which I'm a much bigger fan of magic missiles that work that way than I am of single character magic missile. These models are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I assume that they did a similar job on the other two factions. Should say a similarly good job. Alright, so you're gonna snipe that guy. You know what? I'm actually gonna move up a little bit. They don't have anything that can really flank me. I don't know how good he's going to be in combat. Oh, I guess they do have something that can flank me. Alright, what do we have? That'll work. You need to get out of there. I don't want you fighting Black Orcs. He seems to be holding his own in there. Holy cow, that thing just absolutely wrecked both of those units. Alright, you guys should be firing at that. Alright, let's fire this off against him. Oh, he's not good in melee. Okay, let's get up there and help him out. They are absolutely wrecking those black orcs. Yeah, he's not a melee combatant, at least not right now. Come on, boys, get in there. Your master needs help. That's a very Skaven-like effect. Man, he's absolutely getting tanked by that Orc Lord. Don't think I need to use the second one. Everybody else did really well, so there you go. Not putting him in combat until we level him up a little bit. Fairly straightforward first battle. That bombard spell just absolutely annihilated 2 full units. And these guys casually got 100 kills. I wasn't really even doing anything with them. I'm curious to see how the laborers perform. I don't know how long we're going to use them, but they're cheap, so... Obviously, the effect tends to wear off the more you play, but those are some absolutely beautiful models that they did. Alright, I think I'm going to grab the labor, because that seems more important to me than money. I could be wrong about that. I'm not worried about replenishing. System the Foscar. Fight battles to gather the necessary labor to maximize the efficiency of your industrial economy, in turn boosting your military strength. Spend armaments in the Hellforge to increase unit capacities and strength. Use Conclave influence to claim powerful seats in the Tower of Zharr. That can significantly strengthen your faction. And dispatch... Oh, we get convoys! So there's a little bit of ogre in here, too. Drazhoath the Ashen. I'm going to do magic for him. This is the first time I've seen this magic tree. Hellhammer is a wind spell. Bombardment spell. Come on. Please show it to me. Thank you. Direct damage spell. Strong versus character or single combatant. Okay, that's a little different. You don't normally get direct damage spells for single entities. Leadership and melee defense. Okay, alright, well, we're gonna go with Burning Wrath. Which, I don't even think I used it in that battle. Cinderbrage. The Fireborn charge animation is awesome. Is that what these are? Yeah, these I'll have to take a look at that. Capture our settlement. And we will fight it again just because I'm interested in seeing how people perform. The tooltip time. Oh, you mean how long they actually stay up on the screen? I'll have to look at that. I did see that they put in a randomized faction setting, which obviously somebody like me doesn't need. I pretty much know who I'm going to play, but that's an interesting feature for a game. You're just like, I don't know who I want to play as. It's like that Wikipedia feature. Try my luck. Or randomized article or whatever it's called. Alright, they can't get across that. So I think we'll set up... over here. And then I'm going to have you guys go on the flank. And then we will once again try and do the same thing here. So I'm going to need to be careful with him. Now, there's no single entities here, so I guess I don't really need to be all that careful with him. Have these guys come around this way. Let's go ahead and launch one of these just to see what the animation looks like. That's a cool little fireball. 4 kills off of it, not great. Alright, let's charge him in here and try and use that if we can. Because this absolutely wrecks. Alright, I want you guys going after those gobbo archers. And let's see... Holy cow! That just absolutely destroys. Alright, let's check out their charge animation. Ready? Charge! Oh, that is cool. That's really cool. Keep chasing them off, and everybody else can come over here, I guess. Except for you. Let's have... Never mind, they're shattered. They haven't lost a unit yet. Or a model, I mean. Let's try the charge without the UI on. Yep, I dig that. That's really cool. That was an absolute slaughter. That that bombardment spell, holy Moses, does that hit hard. It reminds me of, what's that? Celestial spell that the lizard men get and the elves get. That drops one giant, like, holy bomb into the middle, only this one gives you, it looks like it gives you 2 bombs. Yeah, they're going to be fun to play with. I'll be interested to see what their weakness is. Something's probably going to hit them hard. And these guys also seem to hit like a truck. Obviously, the blunderbusses have very short range, but still... They've got decent enough melee stats that you could actually use them as a hybrid front line to thin out ranks and then hold the line for other units that flank or stand behind. All right, well, this is part of our home province. So if we raise, we get raw materials. Sacking gives you labor. Occupy as outpost or factory. You can occupy the settlement and construct a factory. Factories expend raw materials to generate armaments and income and provide more advanced recruitment options or outpost. Extraction of raw materials via mines, requiring labor and provide hobgoblin recruitment only. Alright, let's start with an outpost. And then the other settlement will go factory.
Drazhoath the Ashen.
Killing fire, passive ability. Triggers when casting a spell, does direct damage to all enemies and... Wow, that's nice. Is that the first magic line passive that does damage? I'm trying to think if any of the other lores have one that does damage. I'm going to grab that first because we will cast this and the other debuff that he has. So if we cast a debuff and it also does damage at the same time, great. What's the 55 meters, 5 seconds? That's really good. Alright. What do we have for settlement buildings here? Recruitment building. Mining. Gives us 200 raw materials per turn. And it requires raw materials to upgrade this. Like, I think my priority here is to get this to tier 4 as quickly as I can. So I think I'm gonna go with the strip mine. Again, it doesn't feel like money is super important for these guys. That's obviously a waste. I would like to recruit some of these hobgoblins at some point, but that's also not a priority. And then these are tier 3. Wow, that's expensive. Raw materials, 500 per turn when workload requirements are met. And extra corruption. Requires a ton of workload, though. This one's 6 grand and gives cargo capacity plus 10% for convoys and income from trade tariffs plus 50%. That doesn't seem like it's all that great. Let's decide what we want to do here. I think I want to go immediately to this building for Chaos Dwarfs to get myself a front line that's not going to collapse. And then the strip mine. And then we need to recruit. Oh wait, I can already recruit Chaos Dwarves. Hold on a second then. Oh, this unlocks Chaos Dwarves for me. So then what would this unlock? We already have him. The Infernal Guard, we're gonna want them later, but like we're nowhere near tier 3 yet. I don't know. Maybe I do this because that would give me... What's this called? Conclave Influence? I think I'm going to do that. Because I want to unlock this and see what's in there. And how much is this? 4,000. Alright, so we already get to Dwarf Warriors. I'm going to go with regular Dwarf Warriors. I don't know that we're going to need a whole lot of armor piercing to start with. And I would much rather have the 44 versus 34 melee defense. Yeah, they have extra charge bonus and a tiny bit of weapon strength, but that's it. So these guys are definitely the better choice. And then I'll throw another orc laborer in there as well. Leaves me with 700. All right, let's take a look at the tech tree. All right, so we're broken up into 3 different groups: military, sorcery, and industry. This requires armaments. This requires influence, or whatever that's called, conclave influence. And this requires raw materials. 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000. Is there anything decent over here? Construction cost and time. Rush construction labor cost. What does that mean? Obsidian and marble provides 15% raw material output per province. Well, we have marble. Labor gain post-battle plus 5%. I think that's probably what I'm going to start with, is that one. Control, line of sight, undivided corruption, plague, hero action cost, hero capacity for bull centaur. I do want to play with those. Hero capacity for demon smith. I doubt I'm going to have anybody with Spirit Leech. Immune to desert. Extra influence. Control and casualties captured. Well, I don't know how good that is since I don't know what those abilities are yet. Winds of Magic Power Reserve plus 20 all armies faction-wide. Wow. That's pretty good. I can see why it's at the end of the tree. All right. I didn't look over here. Leadership and melee defense for Chaos Dwarf melee infantry units. Oh, this is nice. It actually shows you who it affects now. They did put that in the patch notes, so that's kind of cool. So I think I'm going to start with this and then move into this after. What's this? Oh, that's our. We already looked at that. I could unlock another Chaos Dwarf. I think I might. How much do I have? 90. Yeah, I could do that now. I'm not going to unlock any of this stuff for quite a while, so I guess why not, right? Oh wait, before I do that, we can't do convoys. Convoys will become available on turn 5. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to do this now. Oh, interesting. So it costs... Well, the Beastmen work the same way. It costs more each time you unlock another one. Oh, we unlocked the manufactory. That was easy. New upgrades unlocked. Passive ability Frenzy. Base weapon damage. There's upkeep for this. So what happens if you run out of the resource? Does it just not apply the effect? Because we have 0 armaments right now. I mean, I could select it, but... Applying the selected modification comes with an upfront and ongoing upkeep cost. The category will be locked for 3 turns before you can make any additional... So I can't do it because I don't have any... Does it put me in the negative? What happens if I go in the negative? We get plus 12 next turn, and this is going to cost us 8 per unit. I can't afford it. Not until I build a building that gives me more armaments anyway. Alright, I'm going to grab 1 great weapon so that I have armor piercing. Hey, Jammy. I'm liking what I see so far, that's for sure. The models are just amazing, and the animations are really, really good. As to the mechanics, there's a lot of them. I'll say that right off the bat. Also, I want to look at events and victory conditions. I also need to take a look at the map because they said they updated it. So some of the provinces here have changed, and there's some new provinces as well. Like, is this a new province? The Veil of Woe was there before, right? Yeah, it was. Was this always 4 regions to the province? This is Servants of the Conclave. Okay, so these are both minor factions. We haven't met the 2 new factions, which are somewhere up here. Right there. And I've already forgotten where the other guy starts.
Can we eat you yet?
So 2 new Chaos Dwarf factions. Interesting that... Holy cow, this starts off at tier 4. Good luck, whoever's up there. I think that's the same faction that was there. That's Clan Helheim. That's definitely the same faction. Were these always part of the same province? I can't remember. My memory is terrible. Alright, we're gonna head over to Darkhold. I'm gonna park myself here so I can keep recruiting. This is new. Campaign search. Oh, I did see the patch notes on that. So you can search for landmarks and buildings and provinces and all kinds of stuff now. That's kind of cool. So if you ever forget where something is or you need to figure something out, it's a nice little quality of life addition. Alright, so we'll have raw materials coming in starting next turn. One nice thing is I'm just noticing this. Your minor settlements cost money, and this costs raw materials. And it's not based on growth. So you don't have to wait to upgrade your minor settlements. If you've got the cash, you can just do it. Which, that's nice. So we're losing 31 labor per turn. This is another thing I wanted to look at. Let's take a look at the new traits. Vengeful, perfect vigor. That's garbage. Boastful. Line of sight and leadership RSIs. That's kind of garbage. Selfish. Income from buildings, local province. Meh. Hated. Missile and physical resist. That's okay. Hateful order. Leadership when fighting high elves, lizardmen, and dwarves. Cooldown to all spells. That's garbage. Magic item drop chance, 20%. I could see that being useful. And extra armor. Apathetic is pretty meh. And greedy is okay. Lot of new traits. Bilious. Income from post-battle loot plus 5% casualty replenishment rate. That's pretty good. That's actually probably the best one so far. And exiled. What trait did you get? Materialistic. Raw material output, local province plus 5%, armaments output plus 5%. That seems decent. Alright, let's fill the army out here. And I think I'm gonna grab a secondary lord. Start leveling up. I wish I liked these traits more. I do that, but I don't want a metal sorcerer. Steering Doom costs him 6. I wonder how much he can reduce that cost by. I'm either going to go with greedy or needful. Let's go with greedy. Alright, we recruited as much as we can. I haven't looked at diplomacy yet. And we can't do anything anyway. So no need to look at diplomacy. What are his stances? All standard stuff for dwarves. Alright, I think that's everything, right? Yeah. We go. Oh, you know what else I need to look at is victory conditions. Like, what are we trying to do? Gorebird's Da Crusher. Before I forget, let's look at our victory conditions. Destroy the following factions: Tretch and Imric. Occupy, loot, razor, sack 35 different settlements. And that's it. Okay. Major relic missions become available. Workload requirements for raw materials minus 15% all provinces, and raw materials consumed per turn by buildings minus 15%. Seems worthwhile.
Anu.
These aren't available until rank 5. I'm going to do boost income. Can you make it over here? Can't make it over here, so I was hoping to get him a level up, but I guess not. Alright, tech tree. So we did this. This unlocks construction for ports and construction time for ports, which... There's a port there. Is there a port here? We can't tell. Where else would there be a port? Alright, military. I want to... Let me make sure there wasn't anything here I wanted. Control and campaign line, not right off the bat. I think I want to do the leadership and melee defense for my Chaos Dwarves next. And then we'll do this. Once we know we're going to have the Hobgoblin recruitment building. Alright, let's fight this manually again. Hey, Andrew. Are there any other less raw materials consumed bonuses besides the capital building? I'll have to look. I briefly glanced through the tech tree, but you're right. I think anything that reduces labor costs, raw material costs, and armament costs is going to be helpful. I feel like money's just not going to be a problem. The other thing, too, is we're right at a crossroads for where all of the Cathay caravans are going to be coming through. So we can just ransack all of those for money. Alright, he does have a general in here, but it's just a goblin. I wonder how he'd fare against that. You're great weapons. I'm gonna put you out here. Shields up front. All right. Let's see how we do here. Yeah, I just noticed. They can't flank me. Or they can, but they're going to end up splitting their forces up. So let's see if we can't bottleneck them here. And do the same thing we did last time, which is absolutely wreck them with this spell. Alright, plus he gets the thingamabobber. Where'd you go? That is just unreal how much damage that does.
Drazhoath.
We're getting a little bit wrecked there. Why don't you guys come around the back here and hit those guys. He seems to be doing just fine. They're doing fine. You guys hit that, and you guys hit that from behind. There you go. He's losing in combat because he's poisoned, but I mean, like I said, I think he seems to be doing okay. They are getting clobbered a little bit by ranged fire. Now, why don't you come out of there and actually use your ranged ability? I mean, they've only lost 3 models, even though they're down a bit of health. I don't really have a good spot to fire it. Well, that was a waste. You should not be there. They've still only lost 1 model. Alright, I think that went alright. Meat shields did meat shield things, but everybody else performed really well. I accidentally got these guys into combat, which I shouldn't have. They lost 4 models, but considering I think actually one of those models was friendly fire. Considering they had 3 units of archers firing at them, 250 kills. 11,000 damage. 9,000 damage. They do hit hard. Hey, Anon. So far, so good. I think we're on turn 3. And right now it's pretty straightforward. I need to figure out what my strat's going to be, because our 2 main goals are to wipe out Imric and to wipe out Tretch. I think I'm going to go after Imric first. All right, so we want to do this one as a factory. Is this saying it costs me labor to do this, or I get labor for doing it? I think I get labor. Captured in battle 94, lost 31. So it costs you labor.
Drazhoath the Ashen.
Am I reading that right, or is that backwards?
Drazhoath. is Ansarun Bezegork. Doomleth. Minu.
All right, so Imric has 2 settlements. Currently, he has a military presence of 6 there, so he's got half a stack in there. Probably has a full stack of his own stuff.
For your
And those are his only 2 settlements. He's at war with Clan Helheim. So he's probably got an army up here.
Takal's Matagulon is up crew.
Darkhold. Gunsmith for armament. She uses raw materials, which we're making in the other place. That seems like the right building. And how are we doing here now? Did this finish? Yeah, that finished. So I'm getting extra influence per turn now. This unlocks it when? 75.
Istachrezu Drazhoath. Gandma Abdarno.
These guys seem to do okay. I'm not sure the extra 4 melee defense is worth it for the gobos.
Gafta Haskala.
Yeah, I think the orc laborers are the better of the 2. I mean, obviously they're temporary until we can recruit better units. Alright, let's see what their commands are. Rush construction labor cost minus 10%. I still don't know what that means. There must be a button or something when you're building that I'm missing that allows you to accelerate the construction of a building. Anyway, commandments. Recruitment cost, recruit rank. Income from refinery buildings and armament output. Is this a refinery building? Assembly line. What is a refinery building? I'm in the wrong place. This is a refinery. +2 control, minus 25% chance of plague. I'm going to go with the armament output. To the right of the building card. Oh, when you're actually building a building, there's a little button or something? Okay. Alright, I think that is all of the buttons that I can push. Let's check our diplomacy.
Clan Rictus Supreme.
Surprisingly, Tretch actually doesn't hate us.
Mighty am I.
Nothing we can do there. So we're definitely going to end up at war with Imric no matter what. We'll probably end up with them at war with them no matter what. Who are you guys at war with? Drippin' Fangs, who we haven't met. So they must be... There they are, right there. Yeah, I think south is the... I think going after Imric is the way to go here.
Takal's Matagulon.
15% consumed basically equates to plus 15% more armament production. Are you talking about the trait for one of the lords? No. Or were you talking about a tech that I was missing? I'm gonna keep doing magic for him. Plus 20% weakness to fire damage. Actually, that is pretty nicely synergistic with everything that this faction does. Regardless, I'm going to go with Curse of Hashut. Alright, I think the plan here is we're going to go after Imric. He's got almost a full stack there. I don't think I'll be able to take it, but if he leaves here and goes to attack that, we can definitely blow that up. Now the question is, do I upgrade this? This provides me with 2 Chaos Dwarves and 2 Hobgoblin Archers. So this gives me a Bull Centaur Render with dual axes. Or upgrade that. I think I'm going to upgrade... Oh wait, this costs raw materials. So I lied. I thought this cost cash to upgrade. Oh, okay. So it depends. The factories cost raw materials, and the mines or the outpost costs cash. Well, I'm not upgrading that because I want to upgrade this, so I want to save my raw materials for that. And the short victory condition. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is powerful.
Anu! Sumasta legeneras Asgore!
Let's get a full stack going here. And what do we have in here as far as... It's a decent enough garrison. I'm gonna let him sit here in case a caravan comes through. Yes, the main... So my point there, Anon, was that I thought all your minor settlements cost just gold to upgrade, which would have been nice, but it depends on which you pick. If you pick a factory...
Call me Lord.
Most chose.
Trenched Craven Tail.
So if you pick a mine or an outpost, that is cash to upgrade. But this is raw materials. And I thought that because this was raw materials, I thought all of your minor settlements would be cash, but they're not. So if you pick a factory, then that costs you raw materials to upgrade as well. Your main money buildings in the factory. Yeah, but like I said, I don't care about money. I care about raw materials, labor, and armaments. I just don't see money being a problem. Maybe I'm wrong about that, though. Alright, we have convoys available. We'll have to check out that mechanic. He still has a full stack in here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to attack that. So I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to recruit one more unit. I see no benefit to goblin laborers.
Asumor Angas Lock.
I don't want to... How much does it cost? 750. I don't want to spend that. I want to keep that to upgrade this. Let me take a look at the tech tree again. Alright, so we've got... This will upgrade my blunderbuss guys and my infernal guard with fire glaze, which I have one of each of those, and it gives them extra missile strength. Or we don't have hobgoblins. We do have laborers. I think I'm gonna go there first.
Drazhoath Drungital.
And we have something available in the Hellforge. Oh, I can grab another dwarf warrior. I could also upgrade my existing ones. 168. Alright, let's grab another one and give them frenzy. 24. Yep, we can handle that. And then instead of recruiting him, I'm going to recruit you. Wait, dwarves don't have... They don't have supply lines? Oh yeah, look at that. They don't have supply lines. Thank you for pointing that out. What are you? I already forgot. I think I'm going to grab this guy. And then I'm going to bring you up to grab XP, and you can stand here and watch for caravans. Convoys. This Lord's Convoy Army has additional missile infantry units, range plus 10%, and missile strength plus 10%. This Lord's Convoy Army has additional Bull Centaur renders, melee defense for Bull Centaur renders, and charge bonus. We'll spawn with blunderbusses, chaos dwarves, Bull Centaur renders. This seems like the right way to go. He spawns with blunderbusses, dwarfs, and fireglaves. I'm gonna go with this guy. Now, I would imagine that the place to go is Drazhoath, because I have to assume that this works exactly the same way as ogres and that you get items back when your convoy gets there. So we get labor and we spend money, and we have exactly enough cash to do this. Well, let's find out. And these get dispatched from Drazhoath Nagrund no matter what. They don't come from where I am, they come from here.
Gazanagul.
5% research rate lord is good to recruit and keep in the background. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Dum Thaumancy.
I would imagine that stacks too, and since they don't cost supply lines...
Gumleth. Doomskulki. Angva Grimazul.
Yeah, you can only recruit one a turn, and I don't have the cash anyway. Alright, I think that's everything.
Chieftain of
Windshaper.
Nobody likes us. Not surprising. How are things going up here? Who started with Mount Greyhag? It was an orc faction, I think. Who are these guys at war with? Anybody? We haven't actually met them yet. Are you at war with them? Yeah, you are. Alright, so I think next turn we will move in here.
Dwarfs.
Well, that would have been nice to get, but I don't have the money for it, tragically. All right, he left. So let's go. Let's go take a look first. See what we see. We don't really see much.
very well.
We have 5 spearmen and 5 archers, plus
Most astute.
some mix of that here as well.
Cinderbraj. Zishvongal. Pashut binda Drazhoath.
I think I'm just gonna do it.
Krumnaz una gormanunku. Afsepusan sominu.
I want to stick him as far away from Imric as I can. Imric's got to be up here. I don't know. This could be risky. Especially since I don't really know the campaign. Who are you at war with?
Say, do you truly believe you can avert Caledon?
Come then, messenger. Spit out your words so I can be done with them. Fine.
I'm doing it.
Izan Domidash. Palagietal.
And what are you? Just a melee lord. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, plus the towers. It seems reasonable. I mean, I guess one question is, does this count as a bordering? It does count as a bordering province, so we do get that. So I'm going to abuse the heck out of that. And what's the range on these? Oh, we got plenty of space here. Get ready for some cheese, boys and girls. Get out your ham. Get out your bread. Get out your mustard. He's not exactly quick, is he? Using up as much of their ammo as possible here is crucial. Because if we do have to fight Imric, saving as many units as possible is going to be key. I should actually be using the other lord for this, but I'm stupid. Alright, go. And let's bring you up.
Dal! Leşinaraz Asgore! Trunazuna Dormanunku! Water! Padrashkazat Domitash!
Stupid bug.
Darang them!
Stupid bug.
Azultrin! Fatalezenaraz!
Close the doors, please.
Sidin Datrin!
Close the doors, please.
Pakazak! Hey! Gotasepu! Achuk! Drazhoath.
Okay. It's down. Now I want to waste. Look at that. He's walking right through the wall. I think I found a new bug. Are we in range yet? We are, but they're not firing at him. How about if I bring you over here? Nope, it's just the towers. Alright, well, in that case, get back. Alright. I need you to get a giant crowd of units around me. How much magic do we have? Plenty.
Stalk them! Isan Tarazgi! All true! Marzul Slagdrang!
Come on, guys, come off the wall.
Drazhoath the Ashen!
So while that's casting, this should also be doing damage, and it is. And I really want to... You know what? Go up on the wall.
The winds rise against us!
Darangam! Stalk them!
How much does this cost? 9? That's a lot. Not like we're going to use anything else, though. And if I can get these guys over there, then I will absolutely use this. Kaboom! Kaboom, kaboom!
Surumansa!
Enemy spellcaster!
Atid! Belmancy!
How's he doing? 3704. He's taking a little bit of damage, but
Surumansa!
most of that's from the towers and from wasting ammo.
The enemy is Pakazak!
Alright, he's bringing in another spearman. I kind of want to move down a little bit, see if I can draw them all to me.
Agreg! Soviet! Look to the defense! Arak!
Can you come over here? Just a little bit. I want to group them up more. There you go.
Look out! Enemy spells! Witness martial excellence!
Alright, now come over here.
Done!
Enemy mages!
Belmancy!
Defenders of order!
Hashutagreg!
Death owls!
Surumansa!
The winds rise against us!
Izagreg!
Only got 12 left.
Belmancy!
I don't trust him to take too much more damage here.
Eve! Darangam!
Alright. Let's start moving you guys up.
Kublo Ak! Zankumalas! Noa Busku!
And let's get you off the wall.
Fatalegeras!
We are hard pressed!
Agreg!
Alright, now that they're coming in, I want to bring you in. And I want to bring you guys up.
Kenudra!
Whoops.
Finas Fazana
Are you off the wall yet? Not quite.
Azultrin! Get move him!
Come on, get off the wall.
Fatalegeras!
Well, this isn't good. He's stuck.
End the weak!
Azultrin!
There we go. Obviously, we don't want him to die.
Atid! Fatalegeras!
Guardians of order!
Sich Winter Aduhal! Drazhoath the Ashen! Choppers ready! Please made! Here we go! Please made! This way!
Okay, you guys come on up. And you come outside.
Rats! Drange!
Bestrangi! Gitmogem! Rats! Fatalegeras! Rats! Dorang! Daleth Castellan! Sindabrash Tama! Sending Datrin! Fatalegeras! Pasho Zarathor! Aye! Ready, boss! Russia! Azultrin! Russia! Takulung!
Wow, they're getting wrecked by that tower.
Shubazan! Or Anad Wunglium! Horak! Or Angarans! Woodall! Punch Takbin! Ready to crush! Asum Ahasut! Arskar!
Let's see if gate pathfinding is any better. Nope, they still want to go over walls.
Otidu Wangraka! Asku Ulawaku! Udiol! Show us the enemy! Ready to bash!
Come on through here. Push through.
Anskan! Zanut Ars! Orskar! Ja!
Move chaos!
Aizantu! Shift it! Gitmogem! Ordoxorn! Bakbin Wutraz! Penudra! Tehu Salasu!
Alright. I want you guys to come around this way.
Goblins! Doubles through!
Penudraz! Gata Maharut! Hot them on! Zulu Drazhoath!
Can you push through that? Probably not. You know what? Charge into the back of that. Let's do some cycle charging.
We're off!
What's left? Just some archers. And a few spearmen.
Rukum! Terpdok! Korea Azan!
How we doing over here?
Ready! Smash 'em! We'll do this! Smash 'em!
Bro!
Atadreng Gazan! Water! Dak der! Gontasebu! Adreng! Hashut Anfaek! Or Krasum! Sakton Sebu! Drazhoath Dabaratu! Dregumitai! Barads Ahashut! Vahashut!
Can't get through the gate. It's such a great animation. All right, they're all running. They're all running. Let's get everybody through the gates, including you.
Let's get stabby.
And you guys are going to come up and start flaming.
Let's go! What's your words?
Come on, boys. Get through the gates. Of course they're going over again. Someday they'll fix pathfinding. Someday.
Face me! The war is here!
We are lost.
Or Angarats! Or Doxorn! Udior!
Actually, yeah. That is actually where I want you guys to go.
Warlord!
The war is here! Special!
You guys come this way. You guys come this way. You guys come this way. You guys come up here and hit that.
Show us the enemy!
Did not think the towers were going to do this much damage.
Asum Ahashut!
Drazhoath the Ashen! Marzus Lagdrang!
Is there anybody not moving? Yeah, you guys aren't. Get over here. Hoo-ha. How we doing? That's almost down. I actually don't want you guys taking that much damage. Okay, get over here.
Azaraz! Bakbin Wutraz!
Choppers ready! Time for slaughtering! Let's have some!
They haven't lost a model yet, which is good.
Toria Azan! Regakaz!
Damn duck! This is
Come on, move up, move up, move up.
Show us the enemy! Nice bit of scrapping! Cinderbrash Tama! Stock them! With a great tide!
Nope, they're losing models.
We have a great time!
There we go. Done. All right, so now the question is, do I raise it or do I keep it? I think I raise it. Regarding the convoys, I didn't notice until now there's a destination in Araby and in Nagaron. Nice. I wonder what you get from Nagaron. That is a long way to go. I also wonder how many turns that takes. When Chaos Dwarfs capture major settlements, they gain the option to rebuild the settlement as one of 3 different settlement types: outpost, factories, or towers. Towers are the focal point of the Chaos Dwarf Empire. Constructing these will unlock the best recruitment and provide various global bonuses to increase your power. You can increase the starting tier of... Oh, this is like Skaven food. If you change your mind, you can switch. That's interesting. I wonder if you occupy it as a tower, does it immediately start with a garrison? I'm not going to find out because I'm going to raise it for the materials and the money. Because if Imric comes back, I'm not going to be able to beat him in combat. And you might actually be dead if he can reach you. Drazhoath can just retreat.
Adebrun strum. Angrat victras. Tumskalki. Chasutanunku.
Alright, I'm gonna have you recruit some replacement units for me. Wait. We can upgrade this now. Araby takes 10 turns and Nagaron takes 13. I guess that's fair. That's about 3 times as long as a normal caravan, right?
Tagal's matagulong. Drazhoath. Izan Domitash. Anfa Agrimazul. Tagal's matagulong. Tagrungron Apgru. Dakuaz ta Elgram.
I think I am going to go ahead and upgrade that, although we could grab another lord. I'm gonna upgrade that. I could upgrade this. We could put the recruitment building here and start getting some hobgoblins. Maybe I'll just save my money.
Call me Lord Craven.
Child.
Most.
The dragon shall wake.
Alright, I guess the only question here is, can we escape? This could be a very costly mistake on my part, but I think it's worth it. It was worth it. He went and captured that. So we'll go replenish, recruit, and then we'll come around this way and blow up Ash Ridge Mountain. Oh, there's my convoy. Add a Charybdis. Yes, please. That is super powerful.
Izandomitash. Stroll. Zul Drazhoath. Utu Gotlank. Qualuma Legionaras.
It kind of sounds like a weird guttural French. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. I'm going to move you over to here. Give you those. That gets rid of his main recruitment center. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, I think. We're almost ready for a conclave. Look at all those caravans. How come none of them pass through my territory? Send somebody my way. Be great if I could actually select it and attack one of these caravans. Alright, who do I want to bring with me? Probably you. Maybe both of them. Alright, what's next here? No. Can't do that. What's up to here? 10% armaments. I'm gonna go that way. Alright, and we can finally do one of these. So let's see what they look like. The Tower of Zharr consists of seats which can be claimed to gain powerful rewards for your faction. All playable Chaos Dwarf factions compete to claim them. Hover over a seat to see its reward and claim one. Claiming a seat costs conclave influence. The amount required is displayed on each seat. Seats are grouped in districts. There are 3 types of districts: sorcery, military, and industry. When all the seats in a district are claimed, the district completion bonus is granted. This reward is detailed here. District completion bonuses are shared by all Chaos Dwarf factions. That's kind of cool. You can see all the Tower of Zharr rewards you have accumulated here. Click the seats or district buttons to display their effects once claimed. Tower of Zharr is organized into 4 tiers, with each advancing tier unlocking greater rewards. To navigate between tiers, you can select them up and down on the navigation pane or scroll up and down. Seats on the higher tiers are locked at the beginning of the campaign. To claim these seats, at least 2 districts must be completed in the previous tier. Okay, so you don't have to complete them all. That's interesting. Casualty replenishment rate grants a random magic item or talisman ancillary every 3 turns. Armaments cost minus 10% for all unit capacity upgrades in the Hellforge. Winds of Magic Power Reserve plus 2 per turn. Winds of Magic Power Reserve capacity plus 5. That's pretty strong. Is this an army-wide? This is an army ability. Armor and melee defense. Campaign movement range after winning a battle, all characters. 25 armaments per turn. And an extra 5% output. Random weapon or armor. Hey, Pontifex, how are you? Raw materials plus 100 per turn. That seems very strong. Income from settlement buildings plus 25%. That seems... Random follower banner, that's stupid. Income from trade tariffs. Both of these seem really good. There's a lot of good stuff here. Lord ability. Summon a Kadai Fireborn. Unit capacity +1 every 4 turns for a randomly chosen... That's pretty good. Lord ability Bombardment. There's some really good stuff in here. That's an army ability. 2 uses. Army ability. Power reserve capacity +3 for each sorcery seat claimed. Spawns a temporary army of hobgoblins when sacking enemy settlements. Has 5-turn cooldown between... That's interesting. That's pretty decent. Oh, so this is how you confederate. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go for this. And then this.
Awanrag. Hashut binda Drazhoath.
All right, I want you to replenish.
Minu.
I'm gonna have you go with him,
Or Agreg.
and I'm gonna have you stay here.
Gumleth.
And I could grab another Dwarf warrior if I want, which I think I do. All right, remind me again here. It's extra weapon strength and charge bonus. The only thing that you get out of that is armor piercing, so I think you're just better off with Chaos Dwarf warriors. So let's get rid of you.
Is up crew. Minu.
Let's grab another one of you.
Qualuma. Les Generals.
It is. They're speaking French. Oh, we got another one. Charge reflection. When bracing, this unit deals additional damage when attacking charging enemies. And then spell resist. Nah. I'm happy with what I've got. Frenzy's good. Yep, we're already at 2 hours. So pending the end turn, I think that's where we're going to call it an episode for today. This is definitely a DLC I would recommend. This might be the best DLC since the Skaven. I love the depth that they put into it. The models are beautiful. The animations are great. Lots and lots of mechanics. And I just saw a caravan. So I'm going to test something before we end the stream. We're actually going to go one more turn. The Charybdis should be able to do pretty well. These guys can get behind the lines to grab that. The Quarrelers are going to be a problem. Why? These are the same thing, right? All right, we've got trees to hide in. That's good. Just not expecting to go over 2 hours today. I've got to get a run in, but we'll finish this up. All right, we are going to sit back and make them come to us. Do you have magic? No, you're just a melee lord. The Charybdis might be able to waste the rock lobber ammo. Let's see if they'll shoot at a Charybdis. They will! Yay! Except Charybdis don't turn very well. Did they stop firing? How am I going to get them to come at me? They've got extra missile resist. He only got 2 kills on that charge? Come on. Throw some more blasting charges at me. Thank you. Alright, see if I can get them to waste any more grudge thrower ammo. Does not appear that they want to do that. Alright, in that case, let's do this. Let's waste some more blasting charges since they don't seem inclined to fire at us. Ah, they're firing at us. Oh, those were just blasting charges. No biggie. Okay, now the quarrelers are firing at us. Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Okay, now they're also firing from the grudge thrower. What's our range? 90, so we're severely outranged here. I don't know, this might be a losing proposition without magic. These guys are armor-piercing melee, anti-large, and they have missile resist. Armored and shielded, armor-piercing melee, and also missile resist. Yeah, that's one grudge thrower down. That other grudge thrower firing at me? Yes, it is. Go stand behind a tree. Where did I get the Hydra? The Charybdis? I got it from an event. It was a caravan event. So if we can get rid of all of their ammo, then we can just concentrate our cav on the quarrelers while these guys deal with all of that. So much like the ogre events, when you're doing a convoy, you'll get an event that asks if you want to add specific units to your caravan. Or convoy. Is he out of ammo? No, not quite. 2, 1. 0. All right. Come this way. You guys come this way. And you guys come this way. Most important thing to get rid of here is the quarrelers. All right, they are leaving behind their ranged units. How far away are they? We're doing pretty well here on speed, I think. Alright, you go that way, and you go that way. Actually, you go into them, and you go into them. Keep these guys tied up, don't let them get off their charges, don't let them get off their charges. Damn it. Alright, get ready, boys. How we doing? This looks good. They're almost getting ready to rout. They're routed. Kill them. All right, they're routed. Get over here. Get over here. Once they start routing, all right, let's go. And you guys go route them. Come on, get over here. Get over here. You keep everything that hasn't shattered routing. They're doing fine. Good, good, good. This all looks good. Corlers are almost routing. Why are you not shooting what I asked you to shoot? Okay, get over there. Okay, come over here, route them. Cycle charge. We did it. Good work. Good work, boys. Pretty minimal damage, too. I don't think I need to chase this stuff. I think this is just a one-off battle. I'm surprised at how well this did against that many Dwarven units. Granted, we did waste all of the Grudge Thrower ammo, but still. That's a lot of Quarrelers. Visual changes, they moved some province borders around. I think they added a few features to the map in certain places. I believe they even added a few provinces. I think they changed a few starting positions. I'm trying to remember what I read in the patch notes. So these guys are super clutch. They took no model damage at all and did exactly what they were supposed to do. I'm going to take the labor because my efficiency is really low. Apparently, there we go. I was going to say it didn't have any effect, but it did. All right, now the other thing I want to figure out, these guys are in my circle, and my garrison can attack that.
Indeed.
First of all, are you at war with anybody that I know?
Else you will suffer dragon-blooded wrath.
No. I don't give a crap about Cathay at all. I will attack every caravan that comes through here. And because our garrison is right there and they're coming right through my path, this should give me a ton of cash. Nice. All right, he has left. So the question is he coming this way or is he coming this way? That answers that question. He's on force march. Oh my god. Can I reach him? I can. Alright, so you're gonna... I might be able to auto-resolve my way out of fighting a dragon. I can do it. And not lose anybody. Hell yeah. I'm going to grab the labor. And then we will replenish and go blow up Ash Ridge Mountain.
Drazhoath Cinderbraj. Makas da Drashkazad.
I feel like we're going to be spending a lot of time in our own provinces, so I'm going to use these even though I'm putting them in the army. Unlocking this will lock Hellforged bolts. Explosive bullets, range minus 50%. Projectiles will cause explosive damage. A passive ability that gives him an extra 40% range. So you really only lose 10% of your range. Armor and melee defense, flash bomb. I love flash bomb. Vanguard and explosive missile damage plus 100%. Speed and stock. Magical attacks in range. I think I want him up close. Too bad he can't reach.
Indres. Awanrag. Ulastas. Nahitiwas. Makazia.
Alright, we got cash now. So let's go ahead and upgrade that. Oh, the caravan actually got points here too. Shortcut events. I'm gonna go for attrition, I think. Yeah. Alright. And we arrive this turn as well, so I get to see what the item is.
Is up, crew.
For now, anyway.
Is Ansarum Besegork.
So we went a little long today, but it was worth it. This is definitely I think it's a good start. Obviously, not knowing the campaign, it's hard to tell, but... Oh, that's interesting. So your convoy destinations change every 10 turns. Win 8 battles and you get a unique item. Oh, so this is like Kislev. You don't actually have quest battles. It's a lot of influence, though. And we're gonna have a rebellion here, but that's fine. We're standing right here. Convoy completed, and we got... That's kind of what I was hoping for, since it's vampires. 15% ward save plus replenishment. And it's an arcane item.
Drazhoath.
That's nice. Me likey. Alright, so that's where we'll call it an episode for today. When we pick up next time, we will try and finish off Imric. And then figure out how we want to grow. So that's 750. This is already upgrading. I think I might actually upgrade this because I want to get the Hobgoblin recruitment building going somewhere. But all decisions we can make next time. As always, appreciate everybody who stopped by to take a look today. Chat, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for being here. Hope you liked what you saw. If you did like what you saw, hit that thumbs up button down below. The interaction with the algorithm really helps out quite a bit with the channel. If you're new here, just stumbled across the channel for the first time, do please make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. It does help grow the channel, doesn't cost you anything. Hit that notification bell if you want to know when I'm going live, and feel free to leave any questions or comments you have down below. And we will see you back here for the next episode. Thanks a lot.